Miss Purple, the right mind for any time. I created this podcast to raise the awareness of mental illness. If you have any of these symptoms, notify your physician or call 911. Another suicide hotline is nationwide is 988. Thank you. Miss Purple, the right mind for any time. Since I've been a clinician for over 30 years as a psychiatric nurse, there are certain things I do to reserve my own mental health. I do a lot of traveling. I used to try to travel every 3 months. I have to go somewhere just to get a relief on life. I just returned back from Big Bear. But one of the most exciting trips that I ever went on was when I went to Singapore, Malaysia. Then from Malaysia, I went into Singapore. Malaysia was real clean, but have a lot of rules and regulations. And if I go to a country and I've never been there before, I tend to read the laws before I step my feet in the country. We did a lot of tours in Singapore. And I think the year that I was in Singapore, Michael Jackson was in Singapore at the same time. When I stayed my few days in Singapore, then I went and stayed 5. All this took place during the Christmas holiday. Then I went into Malaysia. And in Malaysia, it was very exotic. We took the boat to where the people cooked on the river boat. Also, when I went to Malaysia, we went to see the Cobra, to the Cobra show. One of the guys said, if you drink the Cobra venom, you don't need no Viagra. Also, Bangkok has a lot of gold. When I went to the museum, it had a lot of gold. Bangkok, Thailand is just an exotic place to go to. But it get very crowded in the evening time. But we had a tour guide, and they highly respect the elephant in Bangkok. Traveling tend to take your mind, you take your home for granted, United States, until you travel abroad, and the simple stuff that you want but can cost you a whole lot. Because in most countries I go to, you either rich or you poor. It's no in between middle class. I advise anybody doing the traveling, and if you don't know the country you're going to, please go to Barnes & Noble or go to your internet and learn some about the country before you step into the country. Thank you for listening to my podcast. Have a good day.